All right, hello, beloveds, moon children, my moon sibyls, sisters and brothers. This is the list of don'ts for the Mercury Retrograde, and in this one, I'm hoping to get out the different meditation techniques and stuff that would be very helpful for you. Follow me on Instagram, just another mystic 23. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe below. Comment below. Let me know what you guys are looking for. What's something that's coming up in your dreams or you're feeling spiritually. And if it's downloaded in my spirit, then I'll let you guys know. Y'all see Mercury Retrograde working on me? Emotional. Watch the movie and maybe want to text an ex and cuss them out, but see, that's not me, because usually I'd be like, I don't care. But anyway, again, Mercury is control of communication, commerce, technology, and traveling. So please be aware on your travelings. We did the don'ts in the last video. These are the do's, things to do for the Mercury retrograde and the meditation. So you're going to want to definitely renew old contracts. Like if you have the ability to revisit something that you've been doing or honoring for the majority of time before the retrograde, this is a perfect time to renew that, to re-honor that, to look through that. This is the perfect time to go ahead and check and double check anything you send, emails, faxes, text messages, and check yourself. Check yourself. Take this time to be like, maybe I need to be aware, maybe I speak a little rough, maybe I need to be aware how I come off to other people, maybe I need to be more aware on the tone of voice I usually take, and like check yourself. Do reflect. So retrograde is a perfect time to renew, reflect, and all the re's. Go ahead and be a reread during this time. This is acceptable. So go ahead and like reflect on how you stuff that you do usually, or emotionally, like in regards to me thinking about an ex and being like, after watching that movie, just being like, why do I want to, like, why was I upset? But this time I'm reflecting on, why does it still affect me, or why does it affect me? So I'm reflecting rather than reaching out, because that's a you don't want to really do. Do not reach out. I said it in the don't video. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Don't do it. That sounded really bad. That sounded like something else. But do pack early. Do leave early. If you're a person who's late all the time, do leave early. If you're like, I'm late all the time anyway, you're gonna be later than you usually is, don't do it. Do leave early. Do pack early. Do reread things that you have sent out. Do expect the X. I said that in the don'ts. Do expect the X. Do expect unexpected situations. That's in love. That's in relationships, that's in family, that's in business, that's in life all around. And I say do expect the X, because not everyone's going to have the self-control or be in alignment to be like, this is a bad idea to go ahead and contact this person. Or you might get that drunk text like I used to get in the middle of the night while I was at work, talking about come pick me up. Don't do that. Don't do that to anybody. But on one hand, you're like, oh, that's sweet. You thought of me, that you feel safe with. On the other hand, when you get older, you're like, is you out of your mind? You know I'm at work. You know I work nights. Don't do that. You know I'm with my patients. Don't do that. So anywho, I'm feeling some type of way. Can you tell? Do look at old folders. Do reminisce. That's fine. That's good. You can go ahead and relive feelings and emotions you had before, because after the retrograde, if you still feel that way, you should honor that. And you should heal from anything that you haven't healed from before or you didn't feel comfortable healing from before. This is the perfect time to relive that, to reminisce, to experience that. Do forgive. If you realize, clearly I didn't forgive completely because I thought I forgave. And sometimes forgiving is a multiple step thing. I forgave them before, but then I'm hurt again. And then I need to re-forgive. But take the time to forgive and acknowledge that, hey, this hurt me again, or I'm experiencing this again, or I'm emotional in regards to this. So go ahead and take that time to do that. Do be grateful. I am doing 100 days of gratitude on my Instagram. Do it with me. I'm doing it on the Instagram, but I have another one of these notebooks. I'm obsessed with these notebooks. They go in my planner, but I use them for everything. I use them for work too, when I need to write down medications and other stuff. Yeah, I do a ton, write your gratitudes down. Write one a day. I had to use one that was not a really good one, but I was like, I just need to do a gratitude because I want to honor that and be in alignment, but I was not feeling very gratuitous at that time. So do be grateful, because, it sounds kind of dark, but it could always be worse. Always. And then when you hit your bottom, like I said, the Tower card, when you hit your bottom, there is you can only go up. Cream rises to the top. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, I'll stop. Do check your element. This is a huge thing. Okay. You have the element you were born into, right? And then you have your element that's your zodiac sign. And then you have to check your element. And what I mean by that is your zodiac sign element, like me, I'm air. But my strength comes from water. And it doesn't mean that I go and hang out with water people. I might, but my strength comes from being submerged in water. My element is being in water. And your element, you could be a combination of all different kinds of elements. You can feel strength coming from all types of elements. But my main one is water. My nature is going swimming. So when someone's well, I feel most at peace or most alive or aligned with the universe when I walk through the woods barefoot, that's yours. Me, it's being in water. And being someone of Caribbean descent, I was well, that's probably what it is too. But yeah, just check your element. Do spend time in your element. Where I'm at, I'm not gonna be able to go swimming. It's cold as hell. But that doesn't mean I can't fill my tub up and go ahead and fill that tub up and do my meditation in that, or be in the water, and I'm going to give you all a bath to do for the Mercury retrograde. Doesn't mean I can't do that, which that means I will do. I will do my meditation bath. Do the meditation bath. Do find stones and crystals that resonates with communication and help you. And I have a list right here, my top 3 of each. I have about 4 or 5. I'll give you all of them. Find your top 3. Do find your top 3. Do spend time in your element. I did say that. Okay. So I'm kind of going through this a little bit quick because it's a lot of information to give you guys. Your little finger is Mercury. When you're meditating, something that helps is massaging your Mercury fingers. So both of them's not Mercury, but what I do during the Mercury retrograde and what helps is just massaging the Mercury finger, massaging it. And you'll realize that it seems to calm down stress and calm down anxiety. That's also something I do when I'm Let me say I'm not feeling very in my element, so I'll go ahead and like rub it and find my peace. So do massage your Mercury finger. So do balance your masculine and feminine energies. You can do that with a meditation bath. You can do that with meditation. You can do that with, most people lean towards one or the other. If you got to know me, you'll realize I probably lean more masculine than most people. The energy I give off, while most anyway, but basically I need to honor both sides of me. So I need to go ahead and do stuff to make the other side feel very welcome and at home. So do balance that energy the best you can. And you can do that with meditation. You can do that with eating healthy, eating clean, stuff that resonates with you. And I say eating healthy, eating clean, but I just simply mean stuff that when you eat it, you feel really good inside, like your favorite foods and stuff like that. So on to the stones, gems, and crystals that are very beneficial. I'll give you a little description and then I'll go ahead and give you what it does. So Amazonite, that's spelled like Amazon and ite. It's a blue-green color. It looks like kind of like chunky geodes. And it's absorb stress. It protects against electronics, whatever it emits and whatever you may emit that messes with your electronics. And it also protects your area in your home. So protection, communication, and stress and anxiety. Perfect for this time. It also is great for your throat chakra and your solar plexus. There's a lot of people who are probably having a lot of stomach aches and stomach problems, and you're like, this doesn't usually happen. And this was happening leading up unto the Mercury retrograde, and you probably feel like it's a little bit alleviating, but you realize that's something that's definitely going on. Your body's purging and cleaning, getting rid of, and you're picking up frequencies that you probably aren't really familiar with, because we're going to the next level. We're experiencing the next level. So you're going to have a lot of stomach issues, a lot of solar plexus issues. I'm not going to show you guys on me because, my shirt's a little low cut. So, but yes, it's also great for intelligent intuition. And that's something I think we can have all the time. My second stone is blue calcite. In another video, you'll probably see I wear a blue calcite around my neck. It helps for recuperation. Perfect for recuperation. It also it gives you inner sight. It helps with negative emotion. Perfect at this time. Blue calcite is the less refined version of the angelite stone. So angelite is like been on the earth way longer and has different frequencies than the blue calcite. But blue calcite is a stone as well. Something I'll cover these. I'll cover the bath later. So, and it's great for stress and anxiety. And blue calcite is amazing for conscious communication. So be aware when it comes down to your communication. Blue calcite is great for that. I like to keep it around my throat chakra. A lot of stuff I like to keep around my throat chakra because I talk so much. But, and I'm probably pronouncing this wrong because these are downloaded into my spirit as opposed to me learning from someone else. But crystal cola, and that's spelled CHRYSOCOLLA. And it's great for reprogramming old ideas of self. It's great for realizing new beginnings. This is new beginnings, people. Great for prosperity, for financial decisions, financial protection, business wisdom, responding analytically and intuitively, increasing intuitive abilities, and it looks like turquoise. So this stone is often confused for turquoise. So this is something to go ahead and look for, and it looks like turquoise. You might even get a piece of turquoise and it's this, but then you're like, this one I feel like works with me differently. Because I have a lot of stones that look so similar to each other, but they're completely different things. And then you find out they're completely different stones. But your spirit leads you to where your spirit needs to be. So with these stones, I will tell you, whenever I do a bath, I drop my stones in the bath. When I'm filling up the water and I'm doing everything with my essential oils and my rose petals and my other stuff to help me cleanse, protect, I put my stones in there. I will tell you this, blue calcite, you want to be very careful about how long you keep blue calcite in water. So if you put it in, it's going to start deteriorating and breaking down, especially depending on the temperature and how long it stays there. So something you might want to do is like wear it, like some people like to wear it on their head, and that's what I'm kind of seeing in my mind, just wearing it on your head so that when you cleanse yourself and you dunk yourself, it gets wet as well, but it doesn't stay wet, because that's not a stone you want to keep wet. But me, I just put my gems and stones in there. I charged them during the full moon and during a new moon. But yeah, I plant them around the home, and then I pray over them, and then they recharge, and then I put them. But yeah, you want to be careful with blue calcite in regards to that. Something to also keep in mind with blue calcite, and this video might cut off soon, but something else to keep in mind with blue calcite and your stones and meditating such as that is that there's a good chance that you want to use 3 stones. You pick 3 stones, that's it. Don't go and put a bunch of stones in there. You pick 3 stones and you set your intentions when you drop them into the water. And then you can do salt, you can do rice, and then I'll give you the essential oils that you can use as well. You're going to want to meditate during this time on your throat chakra, your solar plexus, always the third eye, always, and peace and communication, peaceful communication, peace, because that's huge during this time period. Because if you're communicating effectively, then there's a good chance everything else will fall in line, because that's a high level one. That's why I keep saying communication. Essential oils that you might want to consider. And again, you pick only 3. You pick 3, you put in your bath. You pick 3 stones, you put it in your bath. That's it. If you want to add rice, you can add rice. If you want to add salt, you can add salt. Other than that, you pick 3 stones or crystals, you pick 3 essential oils. Great ones for during this time is chamomile, peppermint, spearmint, basil, frankincense and myrrh, of course, right? That's what they bring Jesus when he was born. Frankincense and myrrh, bergamot, lemongrass, and yin yang. Me, when I was taking the notes, ones that rang out to me very loud was frankincense, myrrh, and peppermint. But if you're on a budget, because not everybody can be spending $400 on crystals or $200 on essential oils and such. Hey, there was a time period I took my chamomile tea. I drank a lot of tea. I threw that bad boy. I took a couple chamomile tea bags, threw it in a tub, a couple peppermint tea bags, threw it in a tub. I had 2 right there. There you go. You can do a tea bath. You can use 1 of each. You can do 1 essential oil or tea and then 1 crystal. And anything, it's still going to help you regardless of what you do. It's going through the process and it's still going to be a blessing to you one way or another. So go ahead and do that. You could do that with 1 and 1. You could do it with salt. I prefer sea salt because I told you guys I'm water. So I'm water being. But yeah, that's it, peeps. Do your baths. You could do it once a week. You could do it every night if it's that bad. But you could do it however you need to. While you're in there, turn off the lights, put on some meditation music that you really love, and go ahead and just pray, like pray to God or universe, whatever you call it, about like peace and effective communication and traveling or whatever is going on with you. And hopefully this video was a blessing to you. So yeah, you guys have a great night. Be blessed, stay safe. It's Mercury retrograde, but it's only Mercury retrograde. All right, beloveds, till next time.